Hello everyone and welcome back to the Throwback Thursdays here at Grey Oak Games powered by the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside, Mark used to be here. But Mark is now tending to customers because we run this out of the Grey Ogre store. If you're ever in Singapore, do drop by 83 Club Street. We'll be happy to just sit and chit chat with you. Just check out all our cards and all the products that we have. Just hang out, play some games of Commander or Modern or Standard, or if you have a deck Vintage. We allow some playtest cards. Mike here gonna mulligan down to 5. Yeah, I started this a little late, and we can see Mike is mulliganing down to 5. So what's Ben trying to do? What is? No. What were you trying to do? Oh, okay. Alright, so he was doing the it's up to here gesture. Okay. Alright, so try not to talk about Ben's hand, but man, it is stacked. He's already got Painter Servant, he's got enough mana to cast the Painter Servant. So he's gonna take it away from there. We're gonna try to feature all the matches here tonight. Mike, Carrie. Well, we've got 4 players here tonight playing. Carrie, Jean, Mike, and Benjamin. And we want to feature all the decks. Carrie playing something very interesting as well. Ben definitely, something very interesting too. So. Alright, so Painter Servant here on turn 1, of course. Painter Servant, if you guys didn't know, Painter Servant changes. As it enters the battlefield, you choose a color. All cards that aren't on the battlefield, spells and permanents, are the chosen color in addition to their other colors. So it basically changes all the card colors that are in your hand. Oh no, it changes everything. Sorry, it changes all colors in your hand. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know Vintage. Nobody understands Vintage. Come on. Painter Servant, he's gonna combo this off with Grindstone, which basically just causes the entire, causes you to mill your opponent's entire deck. So here he's going to see a Thorn of Amethyst. Is it going to be met with a Red Elemental Blast, or is he just going to pass the turn? You can actually destroy the Mishra's Workshop, which some would think that he would do. So Wasteland here going to destroy his only red source. What Mike could have done was actually to wasteland that thing and then go to turn 2. But if he had done that, then Benjamin would have destroyed the Mishra's Workshop. Brainstorm here, gonna see 3 cards. Ben chooses to put I didn't see what Ben put on top of his deck. Can anybody let me know? Black Lotus here, gonna sack the Black Lotus for 4 mana, and it's going to be a Thirst for Knowledge. Draw those 3 cards and just discard a artifact, which it will be a Mox Jet. Still has a land drop to play and just gonna pass the turn. No, is he gonna destroy the Mishra's Workshop though? That's a question. Mike does have the Crucible of Worlds in hand, so he destroys the Crucible first, so to prevent the Wasteland from coming back to destroying, Benjamin's only red source currently. But Mike has a hand that's got a lot of goodies, and is that a Relic Progenitors? No. Sheesh, I can't really tell what card that is. Oh, it's a Uber's Mask. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Uber's Mask. Sorry, Uber Mask, not Uber's Mask. It's an artifact, costs 4 mana to play. If a player would draw a card, that player exiles that card face up instead. Each player may play cards he or she exiled with Uber Mask this turn. So, if you have a Library of Alexandria, not Library of Alexandria, the the Baghdad. What's that? Yeah, Bazaar Baghdad. So you exile 3 cards to Uber Mask. And you don't have to discard any cards. Well, if your hand has no cards in hand, you don't have to discard any cards. So, yeah. So you draw 2 cards and you discard 3 cards. Thirst of Knowledge here for Ben. And he needs to try and find the Grindstone. But beating away with the 1/1 Painter Servant still. Grindstone here is going to activate. Does he have enough mana to activate? No, he doesn't. He just passes the turn. So right now Mike needs to figure out a way to get rid of that Grindstone. And he doesn't, just scoops up. Wow, that was a fast game. That was a quick game. Ben had most of the things in hand already, except for the Grindstone. So, all the pieces to counter the... all the pieces to keep Mike in check, yeah. So, yeah. Painter Servant, very powerful card, especially you couple it with Red Elemental Blast. Man, I keep calling it Red Elemental Blast. Red Elemental Blasts are the downgrade of Pyroblast, yeah. Oh. No, choose one, counter target blue spell, destroy target blue permanent. Red Elemental Blast. Pyroblast is worded slightly differently though, I believe. Pyroblast is... Oh, no, it's the same. Man, I am very confused right now. Destroy target permanent if it's blue. Counter target spell if it's blue. Okay, so you can actually cast that card anyway. And if it's not blue, then the spell... Well, the spell doesn't fizzle. It will always go through. But sometimes it just doesn't do anything. So, yeah, Red Element... Pyroblast better... In some ways it's better, so that because you can cast it and then you can change the text to blue. You can change the card to blue on the stack. So yeah, Mike here is playing I believe he's playing another variation of Shop's deck. He too will be trying to just prevent Benjamin from playing any magic by getting out more thorns, getting out more what else can you get out? Sphere of Resistances. Okay, so Ben here gonna take out the Mental Missteps and the Yawgmoth's Will. Okay, so same thing as the previous game. Put in that deck Faden. So that you can steal artifacts and stuff like that. And yeah, even took out he put in a mountain so that he can play around that wasteland. Something that you can fetch. Basic mountains. Wow, who would have thought that would be in the sideboard, right? But yeah, it is. So yeah, those of you who are watching, do you guys play Legacy by any chance, or Vintage? I hope you do, because it's a fun format. We just had a Legacy tournament last 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, 2 weekends ago. 1 weekend ago. We're going to have another Legacy tournament at the end of this month. I like casting. I actually like watching Legacy. Probably more than I do Standard. But Standard, of course, favorite of mine. But Legacy is kind of fun. It's just as varied and very exciting. Games are games get played out very well. And the best players, one of the best players, of course, Legacy players. Not everybody has access to Power 9s and stuff like that. So Vintage maybe not as popular format, but Vintage definitely very fun, because Vintage you get to do dirty things. For example, cast a Painter Servant and then just grind your opponent out. Yeah, we're going to start off with a Mana Vault of Mox Emerald. He's going to tap that for 2 mana and Sphere of Resistance. The Sphere of Resistance not going to see any resistance. A second Sphere of Resistance, which means now Ben needs to... Wow, he's got a lot of... He needs to pay a lot of stuff to cast. He needs to pay a lot of mana to cast spells. Mike here just emptying out his hand, but what does he have in terms of pressure? Please tell me you got Thought Knots here. That'll be nice. Okay, so for 4 mana, he's gonna cast another sphere of resistance. So 3 spheres of resistances. So every spell it's got 3 mana tagged onto it. Okay, so yeah, Ben all the way, has to even discard a card right now. Unable to play many things. The Mishra's Workshop here has to pay 3 additional mana to just cast a Mox Ruby. Yeah, discards the Gush Tolera Academy here. Going to untap his vault. Oh, which Bane Orb? Okay, so yeah, I was telling Mark the previous round. Maybe Ben's deck runs a Lab Maniac, just one Lab Maniac in case things like this happen. But the Witch Bane Orb is okay because Ben's got a lot of artifact destruction in his deck, so he can let that slide.
I'm back.
Hey, Mark,
It's not
you're back.
Harman, man. It's
It's
Herman.
Sheesh, I didn't notice that. No, I know it's Herman. I know it's Herman. But,
Harman.
but then I
Harman.
put it Harman.
Harman.
Yes, Herman.
Okay, yay. Got that fixed.
Mike seems to be in control of this round, but yeah, we never know. It's got no pressure right now, but he's got a buttload of mana though. 3 sphere of resistances all on turn. So 2 sphere of resistances on turn 1, and 1 more on the next turn. So yeah.
I think it's still Harman. He didn't switch it over.
Or I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mike Herman.
Herman.
Yeah, Mike Herman.
Is it Herman or Herman?
Yeah, it's Herman.
Herman.
I think Mike is Indonesian, right?
I think so.
Mike Herman. Yeah. Anyway, Mike, if you are actually English, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing your surname wrongly. It should be Herman then. But yeah, I believe Mike is Indonesian, so it should be Herman. Okay, so Mike needs some pressure right now.
No pressure.
Wasteland,
Still no pressure.
Yeah, 0 pressure. Just preventing Ben from playing Magic. Ben right now needs to the Blightsteel, but then the Blightsteel should belong in the deck. Yeah, just no pressure right now. He's gonna put the Blightsteel in his graveyard. In actual fact, the Blightsteel would shuffle back into his library. Oh, okay, so Mike is reminding him of that.
Only the Blightsteel, right? Not
Only the
whole-
Blightsteel. So
it's not
unlike
like the Eldrazi's.
Yeah, unlike the other Eldrazi's, only the Blightsteel gets shuffle back in. But that's the best part about Blightsteel because back in the day when you had what's that, polymorph? Not polymorph, but what's the other one? The artifact one. Well, you can sacrifice the artifact and then you get another artifact.
Say artifact. Oh, Trash of Treasures?
No, oh shit, I forget. It's something like polymorph. You sacrifice the artifact and after you look for another artifact. So that's the only artifact in the deck. So yeah, the only way to get it
Shape
back
anew.
into Shape anew,
Yeah.
yeah, Shape anew.
Yeah, but
the
Ben last turn just tap 4 mana and cast an Essential Vision.
Yeah,
3 mana cast a Mox. No idea why these cards are so expensive.
Oh man, this is
And discards a whole
and
bunch
still
of...
has to discard cards right now.
No
Mike
pressure.
needs.
No
So he's got
mana.
another Mishra's Workshop and just passes the turn. Mike here just needs to draw some cards. He wants to keep the mana ball in hand because obviously it
Mana
might mean
creep.
his
Yeah.
mana creep because it might mean his demise.
Yeah.
Every time he's taking 3 damage, he's only got like 7 draw steps. Ben here can exile exorbitant amount of cards to pay off the
Blight on humanity.
yeah.
You're right, raccoon. What's another shop?
Blight on magic probably, not blight on
Oh no, but
humanity.
Mike's playing that Uba Mask thingy.
Yeah. So he's
So
playing Uma Mask. And Uma Mask is actually very interesting, when you couple it with, what's that?
Bazaar.
Back there. It basically allows you to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And you discard, if your hand is empty, you don't discard anything. Red Elemental, Pyroblasts. 2 Pyroblasts. Ben just needs mana. He does have the Tolera Academy, which means that he can tap for a lot of mana right now. Painter Servant,
5
naming
mana
blue.
Painter Servant.
He can tap for 3 additional blue mana.
Painter Servant.
Oh man, okay, so he's gonna take away the Tolarian Academy. He needs to deal with the Painter Servant, otherwise Ben can just start getting back into the game, destroy the Witchbane Orb. Goblin Welder is gonna cost like 1, 2, 3. How much mana?
4 mana.
Okay, 4 mana. Goblin Welder for 1/1. No, not on Blind on MTG. Definitely on Humanity. There's shops and then there's AIDS. There's the AIDS epidemic. Yeah, okay, that's true.
Okay, let people play Magic.
Ben here gotta pay 4 mana for a Pyroblast just to slowly get rid of one thing by one thing.
Slowly,
slowly but surely, right?
Slowly and slowly.
So I think you get rid of the Sphere of Resistance first. But even then, right, Mike can just bring it back, which can be a problem.
Bringing in the beats.
Oh, beats for 1.
Nope.
Force of Will gets pitched. And geez, another. So 3 mana off the workshop, getting him another artifact, and he just passes the turn. Your Red Elemental Blast.
Oh, Red Elemental Blast. No, that's Pyroblast. You're confusing me too.
No, that's Red Elemental Blast. That's not
Pyroblast.
That's Pyroblast. Shit, that's not Red Elemental Blast. Oh man, man, the two cards are so similar, man.
Yeah, it's actually almost the same thing.
It's
The only difference
almost
is
the same.
the deck faded interaction.
Yeah.
More Thorns. Yes, you're right, Raccoon. We are sighing as much as you are.
Force of Will gonna pitch Jace, and he's got to pay 1, 2, 3 mana. So right now Ben is on the just the control side of things.
Attack for 1.
Beat for 1. He's got to pay 3 for mana creep. Come on,
play on the
he's going to play
game.
the mana creep.
And let the die roll.
Okay, so
Smokestack. Whoa.
Smokestack. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be fun. So Smokestack goes onto the stack.
Disgusting.
It's gonna be met with a Pyroblast. Pyroblast.
Pyroblast. Yay, let's go. Play of the game. Oh, evades the first one.
Okay, so
can you actually steal the Witchbane now? I think we can, right?
can you steal the? Yeah, you can steal the Witchbane Orb. It doesn't have.
So it's your opponent, right?
Hexproof, yeah. So
you have Hexproof.
he needs to take the. So first things first, you need to get rid of the Witchbane Orb somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, gushing. 4
So
mana
he's
gush.
gonna gush for 4 mana.
4 mana.
Oh man.
Why is Ben playing with bad magic cards?
Greatness at any cost, apparently. Still Force of Will in hand, which means that he. Okay, so he's gotta pay. So painful. Okay, so another Goblin Welder here is gonna pay X amount of mana for Goblin Welder. Mike just needs some. He needs some gas. He needs something to end the game, and yeah. I hope you're having fun, Mike. Yep, I think he is. Look at his posture. He's just sitting down, relaxing.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna
yeah,
do?
Ben is definitely just racking his brains here right now, trying to figure out a way how to beat this deck because it's hard, man.
I
It's
don't
hard.
think it's.
You just need to draw some cards and you need to destroy some cards.
I hope you're having fun, Mike. Should I shout it across the room? So
No, we'll let him know after the game. I just realized Ben's going to be on the stream all 3 matches.
no,
Because we're going to feature Carrie, right? And Carrie hasn't
Yeah.
played with Ben. That's the
Oh,
only other person.
crap.
Oh,
Oops.
crabs.
Bad planning.
No, but even if we swapped out, then Jean would have been on the stream the entire time.
So okay.
So either one of these
Either
players
one.
had to be has
I
to
would
be
like to
sitting
see
on the
Ben
line.
deck, so Ben's
Yeah.
deck. Okay, I'm just gonna shout to Mike.
Someone said, I hope you're having fun, Mike.
Science. So yeah, smokestack here just accumulating more and more.
Yeah.
Alright, so okay. So that's the tax.
Tell Ben who said it. Yeah. Raccoon. Let him know.
Yeah. So I think you get rid of the Witchbane or maybe some of the spheres since you're having. Okay, so 3 spheres. The smokestacks, I think, are fine. Alright, so finally a Soul Ring can enter the battlefield. No, okay, decides not to cast a Soul Ring. Alright, so now Stacks has Smokestack has 1 counter on it. He can easily just get rid of that Smokestack.
What's that? Tangle?
Tangle Wire.
Yeah, Tangle Wire.
Tangle Wire. That's okay. You can just tap down a few cards, I guess. Ben, I think at 17 life or 11 life? 17 life, yeah.
Yep, Ben's at 17.
No,
Yeah,
11. He's at
okay.
11. Okay, so Ben here forced to tap 4 mana. He destroys his own mana crypt from to make sure that he doesn't die to it.
Yeah, so I kind of agree with Raccoon. I don't think casting
Yeah,
Smokestack.
exactly.
Yeah, I think it's the only way. Oh,
So he's gonna
he
take
wants to
control of the
Smokestack.
smokestack, okay, and just gonna pass the turn. So we're just gonna sacrifice the smokestack next turn. Mike here
3.
will go down to 3, and then he's going to tap 3 of his permanents. Okay. Ben
Okay.
raises his hands extraordinarily
He's
high.
explaining the stack.
I know. But yeah, he does it. You know, our camera is very far away from the table, but like his hand is almost, his hand is like almost above his head. So yeah.
What's that? Thorn. No.
Oh no, not thorns.
But it's okay.
Well, it's only one
doesn't
thorn,
do
so it's
anything
fine. Yeah. I think what Ben should be worried about is if Mike actually has, let's say, open the vaults in his deck. That would be really fun. That would be really fun.
Oh, we're just waiting for the painter to end the game, right?
Come on, yeah.
No,
Well,
it's the grindstone or like Tinker.
yeah. So there are a lot of live draws right now. Tinker, Grindstone. What else is there? What else can there be?
Or you could have a basic land.
How does basic land end the game? We Blightsteel Colossus. No, not enough mana to cast it yet. The
Draw
Library of
2.
Alexandria.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so he's got a grindstone,
Much of the
and then
machine.
Mike just scoops up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Much of the machines and attacks with smokestack for the win.
That would be pretty cool.
Okay, so that's the game between Mike and Ben.
It's over?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh.
That's game 3. Yeah, Ben went off an extraordinarily fast hand. The first game he basically had all the mana and all the control pieces to and just the pieces in hand, and he drew the grindstone quite easily.
Okay.
Okay, so
We're gonna move on to our last game of the day.
Yeah, it will be
Let me check
between-
whether the other table is. It's probably gonna be Carrie and.
Ben
Because
and
everyone
Carrie.
has to be on cameras. I
Yeah,
mean, not
yeah.
everyone. We try to get everyone on camera.
Yeah.
So sorry, Ben. You have to be on camera all 3 times. Actually, was there a
Yeah.
way we could have done two?
No.
If we have-
That
we have-
I was thinking about it already just now when this occurred to me. I was really thinking about it, but no, there's no way
No
because
way.
we could have put Jean with Carrie, and then finally the last match would be Mike with Jean.
Okay.
So somebody will always have to be on camera all 3 games. Okay, thanks for watching. Remember, you are watching the Throwback Thursdays here at Grey Ogre Games, powered by the Power 9 Podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts. I was joined briefly by Mark, but he's gone out to see whether the next few games can get started, which I don't think it can. So we're going to go to a replay right now. But before we go, just want to remind you, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can check out all the other shows that we do. We have our weekly tournaments, Standard, Modern, and Vintage, respectively. Well, Vintage is not a tournament. It is a playtest night. We get to feature people with lots of bling on their cards. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Sometimes on the weekends, right, we also have tournaments. This weekend, we're taking a break, though. There's WMCQ this weekend. So we're not going to have any tournaments so that everybody can play because everybody will be at the WMCQ. Not everybody, but those people who like to play Modern. In fact, I will be at the WMCQ. I will be judging. This will be my first very large tournament, more than 100 players. I think I've only judged a tournament with maximum 40 players, some PPTQ. Yeah, and I was assistant judge as well. Well, I'm assistant judge here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Finally, do pay our partners, the Power9 Podcast, a listen. This week we start on the spoilers. So this week will be spoilers. Next week will be spoilers and some limited strategy. We'll go through with you some of the, we'll go through with you the mechanics and some of the spoilers, the rest of the spoilers. But this week, yeah, spoilers are pretty awesome. So don't go away. We'll be right back with the last match in a little bit. So yeah, just stay tuned.